So what you're seeing right now is actually last month's sales from 2 of my Shopify stores. And these sales has been generated using no money for advertising. This means I managed to keep about 80 to 90% of the money from these sales in my pocket. And if you stick around with me for 5 minutes on this video, I will show you the best strategy to start your Shopify dropshipping store in 2022 and beyond, which is going to require you to spend $0 on advertising. This means you don't even need to run Facebook ads, Google ads, or do any influencer promotions at all. And this also means that every dollar you make, you get to keep in your pocket. So the number one reason why most people give up building their e-commerce business is simply because it's really hard to be profitable at the start. You are literally competing with giants who can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on advertising per month. And on top of that, they literally can spend a lot of money to buy products in bulk. And that's how they save a lot of money, by buying a lot of products. So the cost of goods for them, it's really, really low. Not to mention that they also do have a team that can run their Facebook ads for them. So when you start off in this environment, you have to have a competitive edge against them. Otherwise, you're just gonna drown in the red ocean markets. And actually, guys, there's a really, really great book on this topic, which is called The Blue Ocean Strategy. I highly recommend to get this book for yourself. I'm not affiliated whatsoever with this book, but this book pretty much teaches you how to stand out of the competition in red ocean markets. So now let's talk about 3 most important things to use if you want to differentiate yourself and your brand in the market. So the first thing is your product. You have a product so unique that almost nobody else is selling in the market. You can also differentiate yourself through media leverage. You already have an audience and you can leverage that to generate sales and drive traffic. Also, what you see more and more of now in 2022, 2023 and beyond is a lot of great e-commerce brands actually run their companies and their brands as a media company. They do not really talk about their products that much. They more so like run their channels, social media channels, almost like influencers, right? So that way they build like a lot of media, generate a lot of free traffic to their websites and get a lot of sales. The third thing is different marketing channels. You can start using different marketing channels that haven't been used, haven't been untapped, and you can have a really great edge against these big giant companies. So out of all these 3, I picked only one. And that actually allowed me to generate well over $10,000 in sales without running any paid advertising. And actually out of those $10,000 plus in sales, I kept about $10,000 in profit. And of course, now that could be reinvested for more growth and more paid advertising for my business. So which one out of those 3 I've actually picked? Well, if you're not a new viewer of the channel, you already know that I actually really love organic TikTok marketing. So this is the method that I preach about, and this is the method I use myself whenever I start a new brand. So there are 2 very important components where creating viral TikToks for your e-commerce brand. And I'm going to share them both with you right now. Top 3 reasons why you need these shoes in your life. Okay, so first very important component is the hook, right? So it's usually the first 3 seconds of the video. This is actually all time you have to catch somebody else's attention, and in those 3 seconds you're going to decide if they're gonna keep watching the video or just gonna scroll down. So really, one of the most important things you have to figure out is hooking people in and doing it really fast. I'm going to share with you 5 really strong hooks to use for your TikTok videos, but now let's talk about the second really important component. So that is the keeper, and how well you keep somebody watching your video for as long as possible. This is also really important because even though you have a really strong hook and you can catch somebody else's attention, but if you can't keep that attention throughout the video, your video is not going to go too far. But do not worry, I'm going to share with you 3 really great keeper strategies to use if you want to keep your viewers engaged and watching till the end. So now guys, I'm going to give you 5 really great hooks to use when you're creating TikToks for your own e-commerce brands. These hooks I use myself for my own e-commerce brand, and I also use for my client e-commerce brands whenever I create TikToks for them. And when I say hooks, this is how you want to start your video. So the first one is, why is nobody talking about this? The second one is, top 3 reasons why you need this product. The third one is, how I solved a problem with a product, right? So how I solved this problem with this product, and use your product, right? This was the best gift I ever got. You need this product if you 3 dots. These ones actually, like, I've tested a lot of hooks, but these ones actually worked the best for me and got the best results. And here are some of my favorite keepers to use whenever you want to keep your viewers' attention after you place a hook. First one is, have interesting people in the video. So when you start like your brand, of course, you're not gonna have a lot of influencers promoting your product, but when you have some cash flow coming in, reinvest some money for custom content with influencers and then use them in your videos as keepers. Voiceover as well is a massive keeper. I don't know if you saw, but a lot of TikToks with products specifically goes viral when they have this voiceover over it. So if you can figure out somehow the voiceover, it's a massive keeper. And of course, reviews of the product. So you hook people in, for example, with something like, I heard your product doesn't get results, and then boom, a lot of results of the product. So there we have it, guys. This is actually all you need to know to create TikToks that go viral and grow your e-commerce brand. And actually this format applies to not only TikTok, but almost all social media platforms. It is the format that has been used for ages by a lot of marketing companies and agencies around the world. But the most important thing is you have to take action and start testing this yourself. Of course, when you start seeing results with it, the more motivated you're gonna be to keep going, and the more innovative you're gonna be and innovate your own style and creation of TikToks. So guys, by that being said, thank you for watching.